Mic check 1 2. Hopefully you're fast asleep and you're not like me up late at night working on a video. But I did just want to touch base with the Y2K crew and let you all know that I'm currently working on somewhat of a short film. At first I was just gonna make another video for tomorrow. But just considering everything that's happened over the past couple days, I actually decided to make somewhat of a small short film, just kind of breaking down where I was at prior to the pandemic, how the pandemic led me into video games, and then just a little bit about that video game journey. It might not be a video for everyone, to be honest with you. If you come to my channel just for the Switch videos or for the PlayStation 4 videos or some of just my short rants, maybe it's not the video for you. But if you've been rocking with the channel for some time, I definitely encourage you to check it out. It'll definitely give you a little bit more insight into who I am. And lately I've just been in a mental and emotional space where I feel willing to share. So the video should be coming out hopefully tomorrow. I'm putting a lot of work into it. I'm actually putting a bunch of clips together. It's crazy because I'm pulling clips from up to 5 to 6 years back to kind of make this little short film about just the video game collection journey. And it's not just going to be about video games. It's just going to incorporate a lot of things that kind of led me into this space. Hopefully, those of you who stick around to watch it, hopefully you enjoy it. The winner of the giveaway is going to be in that video. I'm going to be sneaking that in there somewhere. So if you want to know who won the $150 gift card, definitely check out the video tomorrow. But I did just want to give everyone a heads up on that. Just a little background into me. I have some experience with doing like freelance videography and freelance photography. Before I got into video games, I was actually heavy into videography, and I've ran through a number of cameras, everything from the Sony a7R II, the Sony a7S, the Canon EOS R, the Lumix GH5, or the Panasonic GH5 rather. And I'm probably dating myself with the cameras that I'm mentioning, because these were cameras that were probably more popular in the, I would say maybe between 2011 and 2016-ish, 2017-ish. But a lot changed, right? I wound up having my first daughter, work, life, a lot of that changed that. And then of course the pandemic, a lot of the footage that I shot was outdoors. I was more of an outdoorsman. I loved getting footage of nature, beaches, forests. I had a number of drones. I had the DJI Spark. That was my first drone. For those of you who are into drones, comment down below. Let me know if you're into drones, what drone you have. But my first drone was a DJI Spark, and I used to fly that thing around all day until eventually I flew it right into a tree at like 45 miles an hour. I'm surprised that thing didn't completely shatter, but it didn't last much long after that. And then eventually I worked my way up to a DJI Mavic. Then I got a Mavic Pro. So a lot of my footage is really going to be based on that. And like I said, it's something that I want to share with the Y2K crew. A lot has gone on these past few days, the past week, and as you know, a lot of changes are happening, right? If you remember what these shelves looked like before, they were a lot more packed with games. As you can see, the shelves are just getting more and more bare. I used to need a couple of these cubbies to fit all of like my DS and 3DS games, but as you can see, a lot of DS and 3DS games have been pulled out, and a lot are going to be sold over this coming weekend. If you look at these shelves over here, they're almost empty. These are the Switch games that I have left in my collection. It's getting down to the wire. I'm probably at under 100 Switch games at this point. Same thing with the PlayStation 4. These are the PlayStation 4 games that I'm keeping up to this point. Who knows what's going to happen in the next few days, but As you can see, the shelves are getting bare. That bottom shelf is probably going to be bare in a little bit too. Actually, no, those are the PS Vita and PSP games that I'm keeping. I've already separated those. So these are pretty much the games that I'm still keeping in the collection for now. I've already put a box together and I've put that box downstairs. I'm upstairs in my game room, but I put that box downstairs. That stuff is going to be sold. I've got a number of special editions that I'm going to be getting rid of as well. That Castlevania one for sure is going bye-bye. But I do plan on keeping a lot of the more retro stuff. PlayStation 2, Sega Saturn, Sega CD. I do have a good chunk of PlayStation 1 games that I want to get rid of. If you're in the market for PS1 games, let me know. A lot of what I have here is decent stuff. I don't have any garbage over here. At least I don't think so. I don't know. I think I have a decent taste level. What is this, Dreamcast? Whoops, I'm showing you the wrong stuff. Sorry. But yeah, just got some PS1 stuff. Let's see, Tomba 2, Jersey Devil, In the Hunt, Mega Man Legends 2, Kingsley's Adventure, Muppets Adventure, Ray Storm, Ray Crisis, Skull Monkeys, Castlevania Chronicles, Gekido, R-Type Delta, Mega Man Legends, Einhander, Rising Zan, Silent Bomber. Not a lot of garbage in here. I mean, there's some decent stuff in here. If you're in the market for PS1 games, let me know. Also got some PS3 stuff that I think I'm going to be letting go of as well. More notable ones that we got in here. Splatterhouse, Blades of Time, Spider-Man, Castlevania Collection, Trinity. That's a good one. So, yeah, just a few things coming out of here. Here's one that I definitely want to show you guys. Is anyone in the market for action figures? That is what I'm interested in knowing. I've got a really clean Zangief here. This was one that I planned on opening up and putting up for display. I may keep it. This is not one that I'm going to undersell. If I can't really get like a decent price for this, I'd rather keep it and put it in a game room in the next house that I buy. But yeah, just some changes coming, and a video that I'm working on. Spilled some Starbucks. I'm so mad about that. This carpet has taken such a beating, man. But anyway, working on that video for you guys. Like I said, it's going to be a short film. I'd say 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it under there, but it will premiere tomorrow night. I think if you've been following the channel and you're interested in the Y2K collector beyond the video games, I think you'll get a kick out of it. If not, if it's not your cup of tea, you can definitely skip it. But I encourage you to check it out. I think it's going to be one worth checking out. A bit of positive news here as I go through the game room here. But a bit of positive news. These two games right here, right now, Fist of the North Star and Ring Fit Adventure. I gotta give a huge shout out to these two games. Thanks to these two games, along with a healthy diet, I've gotten my weight down from 225 pounds roughly down to 207. I can't believe I lost that much weight just playing these games and kind of eating right. So there's more to go. Target weight for me is 195. That's what I'm aiming for. I think that's a good weight for me to be at. But I'm killing these two games right now. I think somebody commented on one of my videos that they were eyeing it. If you're eyeing this game, pick it up. This is a very fun way to work out. This will shred your arms, man. Like if you want, like, I mean, I can't promise you that you'll wind up looking like Kenshiro because his arms are retarded. But if you want to really shred yourself, shred your arms, do something, you know, high intensity, definitely check out Fist of the North Star Boxing. But yeah, so super psyched about that with the weight loss. And it's definitely one positive thing to think about. If I sound a little all over the place, guys and gals, it's just because my mind is still kind of reeling. It's like after 11 right now. Just having a hard time sleeping. Whenever you lose someone, whenever you go through something, sometimes it's just tough to sleep. So figured I'd just drop a little line here for everyone who's following the channel. Be on the lookout for that video tomorrow. I think it'll definitely give you some good insight. If you're into cinematography, if you're into videography, If you like really, cool shots, if you're into drone shots, I think you'll find some cool stuff in there. So yeah, check me out. It's either going to release tomorrow early afternoon or tomorrow night. And it's really just going to highlight the year leading up to the pandemic, and then kind of everything that happened with me, and kind of how the video game journey really kicked into high gear. Because like I said, I've always been into video games ever since I was a kid. But it really wasn't until the pandemic that I decided to like build a collection, like a hefty collection. So happy to share that with you all. But for now, that does it for me. I'm going to go make a cup of tea and slowly sip that. Hopefully that will calm me down and enable me to get some sleep. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep. It's the Y2K Collector. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy.